Back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, we have the Smiths Station Panthers going up against the Lee Scott Academy. Last game, the girls won 2-1 over Smiths Station. It was a good game. It was scoreless in the first half. Went back and forth. Quickly, Lee Scott scored two in the second half on two corner passes. And now Smith Station looking to maybe even up the series here today. Get these home fans something to look forward to. We'll ride back home. Got pregame festivities here. And we'll start probably about 2-3 minutes. First period will be brought to you by State Farm. Also want to thank some of our presenting sponsors, Houston Clinic, Jack Houston Hospital, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, and Coca-Cola. Thank you again for listening on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we're going to go to a break right here, right before we get started. Back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and kickoff is underway in a few moments here. Changing out the ball. I think the refs found the ball they would like to use today. Oh, maybe a discussion on it. And they have chosen the ball they will use today, even though they will be cycled through. And again, we got Lee Scott Academy versus Smith Station. Is it starting to feel like spring, but maybe we're going to have a few more cold nights here for March. The last few weeks of February are going to be pretty warm. So we got baseball, soccer, everything going on, maybe playoff basketball as well. Lee Scott's going to start off with the ball here. Waiting for that starting whistle. And we are underway. Lee Scott with it first. Pressuring. Smith Station is. Lee Scott trying to set up the offense. Smith Station with the steal. Lee Scott back with it. Passing it inside. Smith Station deflection. Here comes Lee Scott onto the sideline. Working it up. Kicking it back. Smith Station with deflection out of bounds. Lee Scott ball. Lee Scott throwing it in. Trying to move it up the field, but kicked back by Smith Station. Lee Scott kicking it back. Smith Station deflection. Pushing up the field. Looking for a pass maybe here. The ball deflected, still in bounds. Kicked out of bounds by Lee Scott. Smith Station ball. Smith Station throwing it in. Trying to get in the box. Station working. Sean goal. And it's in. First goal of the day. 39 minutes left to go and already a 1-0 game for Smith Station. Giving this home crowd something to cheer for early. And so it was a scoreless first half of the girls' game. We already got a 1-0 game here. Lee Scott trying to answer. And here comes Lee Scott. Lee Scott pushing up the field. Smith Station doing a good job getting back. That's going to go out of bounds anyway. Smiths Station throwing it in. Good pass there. Push up the field. Nice pass. Onside there. He's going to kick it up the field. Good job by Lee Scott. Scott getting back, but there's some contact there. That was out of the box. So no free kick on the goal. No penalty kick, but you're going to get a free kick outside the box. Nothing malicious there, but a little too much contact by Lee Scott. Refs discussing what they may have saw. Ref making a motion with his arm over there, saying there may have been a shove. Still a discussion by the refs. I didn't see a yellow card. Because that's going to be on Smiths Station. As Lee Scott's going to maintain possession. So you believe that was a bit of a shove there by Smiths Station. Physical play nonetheless. Smiths Station's got the ball back. Trying to push it past midfield. Resetting it. Better be careful. Lee Scott pushing. Station passing it back and forth. Trying to push it back up the field. Nice cross there. A little contact. We'll play on. Trying to push up the field. Nice pass. Lee Scott tipped it. No possession. Smiths Station still with it. Kicking it back. Trying to reset. Stolen. Stolen back by Smiths Station. Pushing up field. And they're going to run. Good job by Lee Scott getting back. Goalie's going to come out and kick. Nice job by the ref to avoid. Push it back up Smiths Station. Lee Scott back with it. Passing it back and forth. Good move, but deflected by Smiths Station. Good job on the midfield. Lee Scott trying to push through. Smiths Station playing well. Physical inside. Here comes Lee Scott. Lee Scott, king of the field. Goalkeeper's going to scoop this up. Nope, kicking it back. Smiths Station's going to try to get going. Trying to go on the attack here. Smiths Station pushing it up. Smiths Station king upfield. They're going to run for it. Smiths Station on the attack. Lee Scott playing good defense. They got bodies all around the ball. Smiths Station shot on goal. Good save there by Lee Scott. Not a bad shot on goal there. Still 1-0 game. Smiths Station up. Smiths Station trying to go on the attack. Smiths Station passing it back, trying to get numbers. Pushing up 4. At midfield, Lee Scott deflecting it. Good play there by Smiths Station. Pass goes wide. Still attacking. Deflection there, but Lee Scott still got it. Passing it back. Around the sideline, but out by Smiths Station. Lee Scott ball. Lee Scott maintaining. Pushing. Going right through the defense. Smiths Station still there. Scott Bowden looking to kick it out. Between his legs. Stayed with it though. Good play there on defense. Kicking it upfield. Goalkeeper's going to run for it. Kicking it out. Station still on the attack. 10 trying to go through traffic. Weaving. Good play there on defense. Passing it back in. 8 looking for a pass here. Breaking through. Knocked over. No call. Whistle here. Couldn't tell if there's any bad contact there. Definitely a little contact as the players go and give each other a handshake. Good physical play once again. Here comes Lee Scott. Lee Scott with it on the sideline. Smith Station. Good play there, spinning around. Fighting for it on the sideline. Smith Station still with it. Smith Station trying to penetrate. Cross into the goal. Right on the goalkeeper. Looking for a deflection there, possibly. Maybe even a pass set up to cross into a goal. Lee Scott maintains possession. Kicking it up. Smith Station trying to maintain. Running towards the goal. One-on-one with the goalie. And it's going to be a ground ball, basically, right at the goalkeeper. Not exactly what he wanted, but not a bad opportunity there. Smith Station with a bunch of opportunities here. Already one goal. Win for two, maybe even three. Smith Station attacking again, trying to get that second goal. Pass upfield. Lee Scott everywhere. Every black jersey had a white jersey with it. Only place to go was to the goal. But here comes Smith Station back with it, kicking it back to their goalie. Trying to get back on the attack. Kicking it upfield. Lee Scott missed back with it, though. Bringing up the sideline. Smith Station. Good pass there. Looking for another pass. Stolen. Lee Scott. Passing it back. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Smith Station ball. Smith Station passing it in. Good pass there. Lee Scott fighting for it around the sideline. Smith Station is. And they're going to maintain possession. Pass in here. Trying to get in the box. Dribbling on the sideline. Right around the flag. Passing it in. Header. Wide. Shot. Way up there. Not a bad opportunity, though, for Smith Station once again. Staying on the attack. Substitution here for Lee Scott. Lots of running for Lee Scott early here. Station constantly on the attack. Like to see more than one, though, after all these opportunities. Still playing really well today. Maybe some confusion on the Smith Station sideline. Substitution here for Smith Station, I assume. Maybe a missing jersey. Not sure. Still 1-0. 31 to go. Still some confusion. Maybe looking for a ball, jersey. Everyone's trying to figure it out here on the sidelines here. Whistles do sound, though, and we're going to resume play here. Lee Scott has possession, trying to maintain. Here comes Smith Station. Lee Scott bowing for it, trying to steal it from him. The goalkeeper's going to whiff on the kick. And here comes Smith Station trying to recover. And good teammate there, saves his goalie. As he just misfired on his kick there. Not good timing there to miss a kick, to say the least. But still 1-0 game here. He can lock in, pick his teammate up after that. Great play by Smith Station there to recover. Here comes a cross. Good play by Smith Station, headed out. Scott trying to recover and maintain possession. And they do. For the meantime, it's good play there by Smith Station. 16 was all over it. And that's going to go out of bounds. Lee Scott will have possession, throwing it in on the sideline. Smith Station with the ball. trying to attack. Still not quite out of their side of the field after that scary play with the goalkeeper. Passing it back. Still trying to get out. Splits it through the defense. Pushing upfield. It's maybe looking for that pass downfield. Good ball control. Six is shoved to the ground. There was a whistle, but no call. No cards. Yeah, he called real over. Both of them. This was messed up worse, man. Gonna get a free kick inside the box. Shot on goal, and it's off. The opportunity there. The shot was off the goal, not on goal. Another great opportunity for Smiths Station. Panthers have been running all night. Here comes Lee Scott. Lee Scott trying to get going on the attack. Still an opportunity here, but Smiths Station with the ball back. Slicing through traffic. Lee Scott scrambling. Goalkeeper's going to scoop it up. Great play there. Kicking it back. Back at midfield. Panthers collecting it again. Goalkeeper way out of the box. Dangerous play here. With numbers, good pass there. And they're pushing on the attack. Offside there. And Lee Scott will get possession. Not a bad opportunity there, but he was offside. Kind of a free kick here. Scott, it's inside. Great header by Smith Station. This could cause some instant offense. They're pushing. Number 6 who was shoved earlier. Pushing upfield. Good slide tackle. Physical play so far in this game. Smith Station will have the ball. Pass in here. Looking to get the ball inside the box once again. Trying to dribble through traffic. Lee Scott, good defense. Still not quite out of here yet. Good play there by Smith Station. Shot up. That's going to be scooped out easily. And here comes Lee Scott. Just throws it in midfield. Smith Station trying to get back on the attack. Still a 1-0 ball game. Maybe Lee Scott can tie it up here. Tries to send it upfield, but good job getting back there by Smith Station. Goal off the left post. Smith Station with the 2-0 lead in the first half. And he had about 30 yards in front of him any way he wanted to go, and it worked for him. And I'm sure they like that insurance goal right there. Now they can really set that defense or go and run, try to get goal number 3. But don't count Lee Scott out. They still got 26 to go in the first half. Got to start with 1. Lee Scott trying to get numbers. Smith Station pressing hard. Another shot on goal attempt here. Scooped up by the goalie. What a catch there. That goal had some heat on it. That shot had some heat on it. Busy day for Lee Scott on defensive end, having to run back and forth all night. We're just in the first half. Smith Station trying to get going again. Pushing upfield. Smith Station, this is where a lot of their offenses come, right at midfield. Some of these passes. Lee Scott needs to be careful. Another opportunity here, possibly. Smith Station with the ball on the sideline, passing upfield. Everyone running for it now. Scott picking it back. His back heel right there. Smith Station maintaining possession. Throw in here. Not quite inside. Lee Scott intercepts it. Picking it up sideline. Out of bounds though. Smith Station throwing it in. Ricochet. Smith Station still with it. Still with it almost midfield. Trying to get into the middle. Dribbling. Working on that defense. Nice pass there, back and forth. A little give and go. Lee Scott with a chance here, possibly. Panthers trying to recover. Look at them run. Lee Scott surveying. King back. Trying to get numbers. Pausing in that middle again. Smith Station being smart here, passing around. Pressure on that goalkeeper. Nice job getting it out. Panthers looking to push, possibly now. Still back and forth. Even that clock. They'd love to go to the second half, 2-0 lead. But now they're pushing. Why not 3? Picks it upfield. Deflected. Station still with it. Upfield, nice pass. Running up with it, number 10. Tries to cross back, but is intercepted. Station still with it. Still working on it. Tries to pass it inside. He's got running for it. Pressure by Smith Station still. Smith Station still with ball. Trying to maintain possession. Lee Scott with a chance here. Stolen back by Smith Station. Smith Station trying to stay on the attack. Cross. That's the sideline. And it's going to be out. Panthers still have the ball. That's good to look. He may have gone for a shot on the right side. Maybe he was trying to cross it back for a teammate. Nonetheless, they will get a corner right here. This crowd would love a 3-0 lead. At least got nothing more to get back and get one themselves. Here we go. Crosses in. Good save by Lee Scott. One of the Panthers was flying in there, going for the header. Good job by Lee Scott, surviving that corner. Trying to get a goal themselves. Still over 20 minutes to go. Plenty of time. The pressure is on down 2. Good pass there. Resetting. Lee Scott with numbers. Oh, crossing back. Lee Scott stole it. Goalkeeper way out. Good job to get it out there. Just going to get back. Smith Station needs more numbers. They're getting back. Looking sound defense. Good steal there. That ball's going to go out of bounds. Lee Scott ball. Still Lee Scott ball. Throwing it in. Lee Scott stealing it back. Back to Smith Station. Looking for a pass. Deflected. Another pass. Deflected again. So in the middle. Good. Nifty ball handle. Falls to the ground. Trying to weave through traffic. Well, he got tripped up there. It's going to be a free kick. Smith Station with another opportunity. It's inside. Headed away. The play there by Lee Scott, but Smith Station still with the ball. Station working on the clock. gonna kick it back out. Kicks it inside. Shot out of the box. Save. Bit of a shot of desperation, but still not a bad look. It's not still looking for some offense. Going back and forth. Pressure. What a play on defense. Lee Scott still trying to maintain it. They're trying to hold on to the ball. Still on the sideline dribbling. Lee Scott going up the sideline. Smiths Station deflecting it, poking it out. It's stealing it. Back the other way. Lee Scott just trying to fight to stay with the ball, but it's Smiths Station pushing. Lee Scott getting their stats in this night. Smiths Station's been dominating the ball. They try to go on the attack again. Lee Scott trying their best. Keep them from passing it up the field. Here comes Smiths Station again. Looking like a good look here. Right over him. Good look here. Maybe a shot on goal. That's number 11. Shot. Tip. Out of the goal. Good save. Lee Scott picking up his goalie there. Smiths Station still attacking though. Shot from way out of the box, and it's going to go out of bounds. Love the confidence. Trying to make it a 3-0 lead. Lee Scott trying. Oh, whiffing on Lee Scott, and here comes the station. Good save by the goalkeeper. Kicks it deep. Lee Scott looking for anything here. Station working, trying to get back on their side of the field. Good play there. Weaving through traffic. Tries it back on the sideline. Just trying to dominate the clock right now and get numbers. That ball's going to go near the sideline, not out. Station stops with it. Stopping Bagland to pass it back. Lee Scott just trying to force it one-on-one here. A 1-on-3. Smiths Station kicking it out smartly. Goalkeeper's going to kick it out. Lee Scott pressuring. Smiths Station with an opportunity here. They kick it up. Whistle here. It's going to be Lee Scott ball. Still 2-0 ball game here. Smiths Station. Lee Scott just trying to get to that first line. Throws it in towards the sideline. Not a bad opportunity here. Smiths Station steals it back. Passing it up the field. Maybe looking to cross it upfield. The Station maintaining possession still. Passing really well tonight. So may have an injury there. They're going to play on. Lee Scott, maybe their best chance of the night here if they can get the ball inside that box. They're going to blow it dead with this injury right now. And we're going to take a break right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smiths Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. I want to thank some of our presenting sponsors, GMC Opelika, Coca-Cola, and Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Here comes Lee Scott. Smiths Station stealing it again. Midfielder's been playing really well tonight. Smiths Station trying to push again, trying to attack again, get that third goal. They're going to be patient. Lee Scott just looking for a break here. One ball can go their way when it's a 2-1 game. It will change this game completely. Physical play there. Lee Scott trying to push up the field. Trying to push it through. Deflected again by Smith Station. Smith Station kicking back to the goalie. Good play there, just a reset. And all of a sudden they got an opportunity here. 1-on-1. Good play by Lee Scott. Just fine to get the ball back, but Smith Station still running for it. A little collision there. And it's going to be Smith Station ball. He's got there. Working hard this game, running back and forth, being on defense a lot. It's going to put a lot of miles on their team. But like I said before, one ball goes their way, all of a sudden it could be a 2-1 game. And they'll change this game completely. Smith Station's still in control, though. Here comes the corner. Deflected. Good play there by Lee Scott. Trying to get on offense now. Smith Station again. Save. Lee Scott looking to push it upfield. Smith Station trying to go back on the attack. Lee Scott getting it. Trying to push it through. Good play there, pushing it upfield. And Smith Station getting back on defense quick again. Lots of speed on the side. Pushing upfield. Not a horrible idea there. Just trying to push it upfield. Here comes Lee Scott. 13 to go. Midfield. Looking for someone to pass to. Tries to go into the middle. Missed by Smith Station. Now a chance here for Lee Scott. Good deflection there by Smith Station. Good save, Smith Station. Good pass, dribbling up through. Another opportunity for Smith Station. Shoved in the box. And I believe that was in the box. I think that should be a penalty kick. Could just be a free kick outside the box here. We're going to see what the refs decide to do. I thought we had a penalty kick on the way. It looks like it's going to be a free kick just outside the box. Still a great opportunity here. Lining it up. Great chance here for Smith Station. And it's way up there. Not a bad try, just a little high. And Lee Scott's going to be going the other way. And Lee Scott survives yet another attack by Smith Station. Hanging on right now. Still trying to knock on the door and get their first goal of the game. On the sideline here. Smith Station working on it. Passes it. Lee Scott trying to deflect. Station dribbling through traffic. Crosses it in. Headed by Lee Scott. Kick. Shot way up and to the right by Smith Station. This feels like every tip ball going Smith Station's way right now. Just trying to get some momentum for Lee Scott. Still 2-0 ball game. Pass up to the left side. Lee Scott just trying to find any type of hole in this defense. Another steal by Smith Station. Pass errant. Station recovering. Thought about resetting it, but wisely went back the other way. Lee Scott is pressuring. Smith Station passing it in. He's going to let it go out of bounds here. It's going to be Smith Station ball. Smith Station throwing it in here. Lee Scott, nice header. Lee Scott trying to get something on offense. Smith Station getting possession again. Smith Station maintain possession. Eating at the clock. Trying to get that second half with a multi-score lead. But they'd want a 3-goal lead. Maintain possession is key right here. That ball's going to go up sideline. Substitutions here for Lee Scott. 2 substitutions. The ball's going to go back out. Still Lee Scott ball. Passing here by Lee Scott. Headed by Smith Station. Going back the other way. Another chance to attack. Through pass. Now it's a race for the ball. Station still fighting. Lee Scott's going to have possession. Here comes Lee Scott with numbers. He's trying to find a way in the middle of the field. Through pass, but Smith Station's back. Still trying to pressure by Lee Scott. Pressing up the sideline. Good pass by Smith Station. Another good pass. But pressure by Lee Scott. Good deflection. They're going back the other way. 16 looking for someone. Pressured on ball. An errant kick after smokes a Smith Station player. And we're going to go to break here real quick on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and for old friends. Coca-Cola for everyone.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
At Glenn Smiths Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smiths Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always. For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drink, and great with Tumbas, the Marriott Hotel, and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
When you have everything you need, anytime the motivation hits, you can give everything you've got.
Did you just become a morning person?
Maybe.
Enjoy 24-hour access at most Planet Fitness clubs. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, February 27th.
You in?
Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Nestled along the Chattahoochee River, City Mills blends historic charm with modern luxury. Stay in boutique-style rooms designed for comfort, just steps away from fine dining at Millhouse Kitchen and Bar. If you're planning a celebration, our event center offers stunning river views, elegant spaces, and a brand new riverside tent, perfect for weddings, receptions, and special gatherings, rain or shine. Whether you're here to relax, explore, or create lasting memories, City Mills is where history meets hospitality.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership, the Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
At Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size GMC Sierras up to $14,000 off. GMC 2500 heavy-duty pickup up to $9,000 off. No payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smiths Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
When you have everything you need, anytime the motivation hits, you can give everything you've got.
Did you just become a morning person?
Maybe.
Enjoy 24-hour access at most Planet Fitness clubs. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, February 27th.
You in?
Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're going to make you feel at home. They're going to take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Welcome back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Still have Lee Scott and the Panthers. Smiths Station with a 2-0 lead on Lee Scott here in that first half. Lee Scott was running a lot. Was getting their steps in that first half. Smith Station had 2 goals. They were pressing on attack all night, all the whole first half. Had about 5 shots on goal. Lee Scott had about 2 shots on goal, 1 off goal. Smith Station seemed to dominate the possession throughout. Lee Scott had a push at the end, but Smith Station, it just seems like every single pass is going their way. They're not missing a lot of passes. Every tip ball is going their way. And we're about to get started here in a couple minutes, a couple seconds here. The refs are stretching here at midfield. Had 2 yellow cards as well in that first half. Some good physical play. Smith Station's going to start with the ball as well for the second half. Looking to maybe go up 3 goals in possession throughout. Like to see that. But I'm sure they got it figured out in that halftime break. And here we go. Smith Station with possession. Pushing it upfield. Station with the through pass. Good save there by Lee Scott. Actually hits a coach over there. Smith Station with the ball. Passing it. Weaving through traffic. Station trying to reset. Passing it back. Dominating the clock right now. Surveying. Trying to weave through traffic maybe. 3 white jerseys around him and gets stolen away. Knocks to his feet. Had a chance there, but Smith Station recovers again. Smith Station trying to press. Lee Scott with the ball. Back to Smith Station. Fighting. 2-on-1. Good save there by Smith Station getting out of the box. Lee Scott still pressing. Smith Station trying to get it out. Lee Scott getting back well there. Smith Station's going to push down the sideline. Looking for a cross. Smith Station with it. Great pass. Looking for a shot. Save by Lee Scott. Good attack there by Smith Station. A great cross there. Found his teammate inside. He's going to get a shot on goal. Smith Station with it again. Passing it through in the middle again. It's had great success passing the ball inside. Right through the middle. Back inside there, but it's just kicked out by Lee Scott. Smith Station will maintain possession. Station throwing it in the box. Headed. Goalkeeper's going to scoop it up. He's going to let this one fly. All the way to midfield. He's got a guy down there. He's going to fight for it. Smith Station getting it again. Lee Scott trying to pressure. Smith Station back with it. Going the other way. Weaving through traffic. Passing it through the middle. And they're pressing upfield. Looking for a pass or shot. Shot. Saved again. But it's going to go out of bounds. And you're going to have a corner for Smith Station. Another opportunity here for Smith Station. Here comes corner. Just a moment here. There's some confusion on that left sideline. And reset. Put it up. Headed out by Lee Scott. Great play there by Lee Scott getting out of the box. Smith Station trying to get back in there. We'll momentarily stoppage of play. Clock still moving. 36 to go. Here comes Lee Scott. Lee Scott resetting. Testing Smiths Station. And they stop again. Lee Scott is not able to get past the midfield of Smiths Station. Smiths Station passes through. Lee Scott running for it. Gonna give it to his goalie. Risky play there. Smiths Station still pushing. Shot from distance. Wide to the right. Great shot attempt there. Almost caught the goalie backpedaling. But the shot was wide. Goalie going to take a deep breath. Still a 2-0 ball game for Smiths Station. Panthers with it again. They've done time so far. That ball is out of bounds on the Panthers. Lee Scott with the ball. Throwing it up the sideline. Smiths Station again with the ball. Looks like we had some substitutions here in the second half. For Smiths Station over here. Lee Scott fighting. Physical. Smiths Station still with the ball though. Smiths Station looking for another pass right through the middle again. And here they go, one-on-one with the goalie. Shot. Just off to the left. Great attempt. That's going to be another corner for the Panthers. Busy night for the goalie for Lee Scott. Another deep breath too. And it's not going to be the corner as it's going to be off the Panthers. So Lee Scott will have ball. Headed by the Panthers. Swarming. Panthers with it again. Almost feels like they have an extra player on the field the way they've been playing tonight. Looking to attack. Pass through. Deflected. Back the other way. Panthers with it again. Lee Scott penetrating. Trying to pressure him. He tried to poke it out, but the ball's going to go out of bounds. Smart move to pass the other side. Surveying in the middle. Another pass inside, another pass inside. Great passing by the Panthers again. And they're out on the attack. Shot from way out. I think the goalie may have been scared that was going to go through as that was from way out, but that was wide. There was a fleeting moment there. I thought I was going to catch the top right corner of the net. Lee Scott's going to try again, get something going. Here comes Lee Scott. Tipped again by the Panthers. Lee Scott trying to get possession, but Smiths Station been great in the middle of the field this game. Smiths Station dribbling through traffic. I think it might have been a pass there, and they're going to maintain possession. Lee Scott had it for a moment. And here come the Panthers again. Passes it through. Another chance at the goal possibly. Then get this tipped by Lee Scott. Lee Scott with possession. Again, Panthers with it. Back and forth. Just trying to get it out. Panthers attacking again. Looking to pass in the middle. Nope, just going to pass back out. Panthers taking their time, but still on the attack. Panther is on the ground. Just whistles. No cards, just conversation. Kicks through. What a pass. The goalie's going to scoop that up. Beautiful pass there by the Panthers. Lee Scott kicking it through, trying to push. Goalkeeper's going to go ahead and clean this up. Passes it instead. Thought he's going to kick it deep. Dribbling on the sideline from Smiths Station. Looking to pass, he does. Up the sideline again. Kicking it up. Cutting right through that defense. Passing it through. Good by Lee Scott. Here comes Smiths Station again. Passing it through again. Good play by the goalkeeper. Busy night. Under 30 minutes to go. Lee Scott still trying to get that first goal. Maybe a chance here. Poking it upfield. Here comes Lee Scott. Here. Crosses it in. Scooped up by the goalie. Rolls it back out. Maybe some instant offense they want to. Dribbling out the sideline. Knocks him down. Maybe a shove, maybe not. No call by the ref. Looking like he just fell. Passing it in. Here comes Smiths Station. Passing it up through again. Here comes Smiths Station running. Good dribbling. He's been doing this all night. Looking for a pass maybe. Lee Scott just trying to poke it free. There you go. Smiths Station recovering again. Smiths Station going through the middle. Cutting through traffic, Lee Scott recovering. Just trying to kick it out. Even then, Smiths Station was there. And once again, Lee Scott is getting their steps in tonight. Both these teams are. Smiths Station's been on the attack throughout. But Lee Scott still knocking on the door, only a 2-0 game. Lee Scott with possession. And Panthers again. Panthers going to go ahead and kick it out. Smiths Station is dominating the clock now. Showing off some ball handle again. Stolen. Smiths Station still in possession. Out on the sideline there. Smiths Station ball. Still a 2-0 ball game here. 27 to go. Smiths Station still knocked on the door of their third goal. Happened for the entire second half here. Still early. Passes it inside. Maybe another chance here. Shot. Goal! Another one for Smiths Station. And the Panthers go up 3-0. And it has been waved off. The home fans do not. Trying to plead his case, but it's going to stand. So they're going to call him off sides. Here comes Lee Scott. Good display of ball handling again by Smiths Station. Both these teams have some great athletes. Smiths Station been dominating so far on the clock. And a slide tackle takes him down on Smiths Station. He's going to walk away okay. All I heard was a whistle. Get a yellow card for that. He's pleading his case. You know, he was running full speed getting back. I don't think there's any intent there, but he did slide. And that's going to be a yellow card. Free kick for Smiths Station. Still trying to get that third goal. Thought they had it a moment ago. Player running off late here. Smiths Station will have a free kick here. So we're getting set up. Perhaps they're going to discuss something. Maybe try and figure out what they want to eat after the game. Not sure. And it's going to be a free kick from where he had it. Here we go. He's going to pass softly. Kick. Save momentarily. He's going to hold back onto it. Great save there by Lee Scott. He's going to kick it deep. Just at midfield. Great feat of athleticism there. And the ball is going to go out. Like I said, both these teams have some great athletes you saw there. Smiths Station still up, though. Quick throw coming in here. Looking for three. Crossing it back. Looking for a pass, maybe. Good pass there. His teammate's going to come flying up the middle. Weaving through traffic. Lee Scott trying to disrupt him, and they finally get it out. Here comes Smiths Station. Shooting from way back. Way out of the box. Lee Scott will have possession. This is how Smiths Station wants this second half to go. They want that clock ticking. The ball way over here. Getting their defense set. See if Lee Scott can maybe weave through that defense like Smiths Station's been doing throughout this game. Smiths Station there again. Lee Scott intercepts it. Tries to fight through. We do have a whistle. Lee Scott possession. And it's going to be a free kick here. There was some contact there, getting tripped up. Here comes Lee Scott. Kicking it up in the box. Header. Wide to the left. Considering the distance, that was a decent look at the goal, but just not enough velo on it or on target. Give the goalie much of a scare, but here comes Smiths Station. Lee Scott made some good defense here, can result in a goal. Smiths Station trying to get back through. Lee Scott pressing. Pressing the ball once again. Lee Scott Still having to run back on their heels. Smiths Station's been running all night. That's going to be out. Lee Scott ball. Here comes Lee Scott, throwing up sideline. Still. Smiths Station ball. Smiths Station taking their time here. 23 left to go. Smiths Station with the ball here. Lee Scott trying to press. They're going to kick it out of there. Great play there by Smiths Station. They're still pressing for the ball. Do have a whistle. Lee Scott ball. Lee Scott trying to get some quick offense here. Jumps in there. I believe he was offsides on that. Smiths Station, great passing all night. This is where it's going to count. Up 2, 20 minutes left to go, and it is stolen away by Lee Scott, going the other way. And he falls to the ground. Will be Lee Scott ball still. Lee Scott throwing in. Pressured again by Smiths Station, but they're getting through. Falls to the ground, but maintaining. Great athleticism, great balance. Smiths Station, smart play there just to get it out. Lee Scott trying to get back. And Smith attacking. Great effort there by Lee Scott. Smiths Station still on the attack. Good look here. Quickness by the ref there. That ball is kicked out. Smiths Station will have the ball. He's going to throw it in the box. Lee Scott going the other way, but it is intercepted. Shot from way outside the box. Not bad, but it is high. Not a bad look there by Smiths Station. Panthers are still up 2-0. Still looking for that third goal. Headed by. Go ahead and get back, and they're going to eat this clock. Key passing here down stretch. Smiths Station playing really well tonight. Lee Scott, lots of effort, playing well. They just can't get that one goal to go to get them going. Smiths Station has dominated the time possession and shots on goal. It's still only up 2. Lee Scott still looking to press. Here they come. Poke through. Station recovering. Lee Scott still with a chance here. Still trying to press the ball. They're back on the attack. They're still running back. That ball's going to go out. Lee Scott's had a few good looks at the goal, but Smiths Station definitely had about 5 or 6 more than them. Especially in the second half. Here comes Smiths Station. Passing it through. Dangerous. Lee Scott trying to defend. Good play there. Lee Scott trying to push up the sideline themselves. And a shove. And that's going to be an instant yellow card on Lee Scott. Down 2-0, frustrating game. Still not out of it though, but frustration play possibly there. It seems like everyone's okay. They're going to decide discipline here. I think it was just a yellow card. I didn't see a red card. Should resume here in just a moment. Physical game tonight. A little extension of the hand, but no one's hurt. No harm, no foul. The Smiths Station trying to press again. Looking for a pass here. Nice pass inside the box. Shot saved. Not by the goalkeeper, but by Lee Scott, one of the defenders. Lee Scott trying to press it up. Just misses it. Smiths Station trying to maintain the ball. Lee Scott player goes down. Smiths Station back the other way. Good pass inside. Good defense here, pressure on the ball. Good pressure on the wall. Lee Scott still just trying to knock on the door and get that first goal. Lots of tired legs, I'm sure, but if you get that first goal in here, make it a 2-1 game, that adrenaline will start to go. Dribbling through traffic. Right up the middle, shot from way back. That's going to be wide right. There's still going to be 2-0 here, Smiths Station. Substitution here for Lee Scott. Maybe some fresh legs getting in here can make some change. 17 left to go. And here comes Lee Scott. Nope, just over the head. Smiths Station's going to maintain possession. Execution here down the stretch could have Smiths Station a victory, but still a lot of time to go. Good pass up through. Goalkeeper started to go in, hesitated. Shot on goal here. And I thought there was nowhere to go after he hesitated going forward, but he backtracked back and found a way to save it. Thought it was a for sure 3-0 goal there. Another deep breath by Lee Scott. As you're going to have a corner here for Smiths Station. Pass in. Deflected. Kicked out by Lee Scott. Kicked back in by Smiths Station, but it's quickly kicked back out. Lee Scott, chance of pressure. Then get this. Smart play there just to get it out. So he heard footsteps there from Lee Scott's side. That ball was retreating towards midfield. Lee Scott does have possession. Smiths Station back with it. Just trying to eat some more time. Possibly an injury there. He may have slipped there. Looks like he may be okay. Smiths Station. And we'll have a free kick for Smiths Station. Just outside the box. Tried to head it in there by Smiths Station, but it is kicked out by Lee Scott. And they're going to try to go the other way. Tripped up. And they're going to go ahead and go quick for Lee Scott. He's going to let this one fly up the middle of the field. Head. Lee Scott falling to the ground, going for the ball. Smiths Station pushing it up. A whistle and a yellow card. And a yellow card there on the sideline. Folks, you could judge by the contact yourself. It was right here in front of us. I didn't see too much contact. It is Lee Scott ball. And folks, it's not football season, this is soccer, as it's been a very physical game. 2-0 here for Smiths Station, just under 15 minutes. So yeah, some substitutions here, and we're going to resume. It's going to boot that deep, just past midfield, headed by Smiths Station. Smiths Station trying to go back the other way. Lee Scott scrambling. Ball into the ground again. I don't see any cards, just whistles and conversation. Discussion with Lee Scott's coach. Lee Scott's coach does not look happy. Still in discussion with the ref. And a yellow card is given. Potentially a red card here for the coach. And there's still discussion. I think we'll just get a yellow here, but he definitely got his word in. The clock is stopped. Still a shot here for Lee Scott, but it is getting late. Smiths Station ball. Kicking it back. And Smiths Station, dangerous play there. Goalie's going to. Smiths Station trying to recover. Lee Scott pushing up. Smiths Station back with the ball. Crossing over. Passing. Trying to go back the other way. Kicking it through. Lee Scott trying to stop it. Just missed on the deflection. Now another chance for Smiths Station. Snatches it back. Player on the floor, still with it. Past his teammate. Shot. Scooped up. Nifty ball handling there. Just couldn't find the right angle. We do have a stop. Teammates helping him up. I want to thank some of my presenting sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevy, GMC, Coca-Cola, and Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Also, thank you for watching on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We have baseball, soccer, about everything else in this area. Still a stoppage here. Still 13 minutes to go. Lee Scott going to need to score quick. Here we go. Ball at midfield. Lee Scott desperately trying to get that next goal, but Smiths Station all over at midfield. Just building a wall right there. Here comes Smiths Station. Their wings have been getting loose in the middle of the field tonight. And here they go again. Goalkeeper coming forward with it. Ball is tipped. Kick, open goal. Goal again for Smiths Station. 3-0 ball game. Vacated after the ball was tipped by the goalkeeper. Able to clean it up nicely. That was a team goal right there, essentially. And that could seal it unless Lee Scott can get something going quick. They've been knocking on that door all second half, trying to get that third goal, and they finally do for your Panthers. Lee Scott trying to get some quick offense here. They're going to get the ball. Lee Scott's had a great opportunity all night. They've had about 2 or 3 shots on goal. And it could have easily been 1-2, 2-1 that entire game, the second half. But now being 3-0, it's going to be tough for them. Still got to play hard. Smiths Station looking for that 4th victory goal, I'm sure. Passing it in. Here comes Smiths Station. Kicked out of bounds. Smiths Station weaving through traffic once again, but knocked loose this time by Lee Scott. Smiths Station. Well, it was a shot right there from way back. Maybe just looking for a deflection. Weaving through the middle. Lee Scott trying to pressure. Crossed it back. Shot. Way off to the left. Maybe it was a pass. Misfired, though. Smiths Station still with it. What a move there. Weaving through Lee Scott traffic. Shot. Deflected. Shot again. Lee Scott just trying to get out of here with a 3-0 deficit, as they were in this game the whole time. Smiths Station with it again. It's just like there's a wall there. Lee Scott trying to get something here. Smiths Station again there. Knocks it out of bounds. Still Lee Scott ball. Lee Scott throwing it in. Just trying to get through Smiths Station right now. That back line's been an iron curtain all night. Smiths Station with it again. Lee Scott fighting for it. Lee Scott running for it. Miscommunication possibly. Smiths Station with the ball. Quick throw. Trying to catch him off guard. Lee Scott, good job getting back. Just trying to get something here. Good move there. 10 trying to go the distance himself. Now he passes his teammate. Maybe a good look here, but Smiths Station running back again. Trying to get back on their side. Good pass there. Trying to split through traffic. Pass in the middle. Another through pass. A lot of green grass, 2-on-2. Pass back to his teammate. Good play there, Lee Scott. Good play. One-on-one there. Could have easily made it one-on-one with the goalie, but good play there. Just kick it away. Lee Scott will have the ball. It was tipped after he kicked it. Here comes Lee Scott. Headed again. Smiths Station's been really good at those. Right at midfield. Changing that right into instant offense. And they will have possession. Smiths Station going up the middle again. Trying to pass it through, possibly no shot. And it's through his legs. And he recovers just in time. Good job there by Lee Scott's goalie. He's had a busy night. That ball had a little steam on it too. Player to the ground. There is a whistle. Lee Scott will have ball. Still 8 minutes to go. They're going to need some quick goals here, though, to make it a chance. He kicks it deep, but it's a little too far there as the goalkeeper's going to scoop it up. And they're going to let that clock keep going down. Lee Scott just trying to get something. Lee Scott having a little more success right now. Maybe Smiths Station getting a little tired. Maybe some subs have come in. Lee Scott trying to get something. Still great pressure on the ball. Lee Scott ball. Looking for a quick pass. This is to the middle. Panthers going to get it. Lee Scott tried to get it for a moment, but Panthers got it again. Up the middle. And here come the Panthers. Looking for another goal. And what a goal! Crosses it to his teammate with a bicycle kick to finish. And the Panthers score their 4th goal of the game. I thought there was going to be a hero ball, but he set up his teammate with a perfect pass, and the bicycle kick was textbook. And that 4-0 ball game may do it, unless Lee Scott can do something historic here, coming back down 4 goals. Dominating so far at the end, might be Houlihan highlight of the week for Smiths Station. Here comes Lee Scott trying to get some instant offense. He's going to go ahead and just kick it deep. Goalkeeper's going to get it. Smiths Station dribbling upfield. Lee Scott, good job there just to stop another possible attack there. The whistle here. Still got 6 minutes to go, down 4, and they're fighting hard. Trying to get something for their own. Still down 4 goals, trying to get 1. A lot of grass here. And goalkeeper's going to scoop that up. Lee Scott still running hard. Here comes Smiths Station. A little shove there, but no call. Nothing too malicious. Here comes Smiths Station again. Shot on goal, but scooped up by the goalie. Kicks it deep for Lee Scott. Smiths Station got it again. Shot from out of the box. Almost tipped in. He initially saved it. Look, it may have hit the post after. Good job to maintain it, though. Almost another wild goal. Sensation with the ball again. Sensation fighting for it on the sideline. Still with it. Lee Scott trying to get it. Lee Scott with it. Trying to push it up the field, but a lot of black jerseys. Whistle there. A little discussion here. And they're going to have a penalty kick. Looking for their 5th goal for Smiths Station here. Here's a shot. Goal! top right corner. Smiths Station is going to be up 5-0. As they already had it sealed up, I thought. They're going to add to their score here after that penalty. Smiths Station's been running all night. Kind of surprised they haven't had more than one penalty kicked away. They've been running through the middle of this field in that box, but still 4 goals before that. They go ahead and close it out with 5. Still not counting them out for 6. Lee Scott still trying to get something here. Maybe some momentum here taking the next game. You don't want to see that 0 on that scoreboard. See if they can get 1. Here comes Lee Scott. Smiths Station again stole in the middle of the field. Lee Scott trying to get it. Smiths Station have anything they want. It feels like in the middle of the field right now. Good deflection there, Lee Scott. Shot again, but to the left, wide. Four minutes to go in this second half. Lee Scott will have possession. Line drive kick. Again, Lee Scott's kick by the goalie just going straight to Smiths Station, turning the instant shot on goal. A lot of credit to Smiths Station tonight. They've been everywhere. I mean, it feels like they got an extra player in the middle of the field every single kick by this goalkeeper from Lee Scott. And the passing, too, to follow it up has been what's really set them apart, I think, from Lee Scott this game. It's just the passing inside. Panthers fighting for it again. He gives up. Lee Scott kept fighting on. Lee Scott trying to get that first goal, but Smiths Station again just pokes it through in the middle. You know they want another goal. Maybe thought he was offsides there. Lee Scott going back the other way. Trying to at least. That's another shot, but it's going to roll out right to the goalkeeper. Another kick deep here. Smiths Station getting it again. Just trying to get the last 3 minutes out here. Maybe they can have a shutout on their resume. Unless Lee Scott has something to say about it. Lee Scott with it, tip. Shot on goal. Off to the side, actually. Hits the side of the net. Trying to sneak a goal in there to end the game. So now Smiths Station's try to eat more of that clock. The goalkeeper's going to take his time. Look to boot it deep, possibly. He's going to let it fly. Lee Scott, nice move there. Looking for a pass. Not able to get it. Still fighting for it. Gets it back. Smiths Station got it back. Fighting for it. Good pressure. But again, Smiths Station with it just fighting through the middle. And now they have another attack here. Looking for a pass. Tip. Good play by Lee Scott. Not giving up on this game. Great effort from them tonight. As they're looking for a goal here. And he is offside. And the fans wanted that one. And that clock's going to keep on rolling. They had a chance to make it 5-1 there, but they had a couple guys offside. Still 5-0 here. Smiths Station with the lead. Looks like they are going to do it here, but still a minute to go. Lee Scott has fought hard this entire game. And almost another one. Under a minute to go, almost a 6-0 game. I thought the goalkeeper was going to go ahead and grab that, but found himself halfway. And Smiths Station still pressuring, going for another goal. This ball is tipped. And you're going to have another call here. I don't see any cards being given, but they're going to let him play. Under 36 seconds to go. Card there would have been massive. He's going to go ahead and kick this one deep. I think coach is going to tell his players not to shove or anything here to end it. Maybe they're going for another goal. Good tip there by Lee Scott. This clock's going to hit 0 in a second here as they're going to fight to the final whistle. And I want to thank everyone for watching on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We had a 5-0 game from Smiths Station here. Lee Scott running back and forth this entire game. Lee Scott actually won the girls' game 2-1. And then the boys for Smiths Station able to do it 5-0. Had a great night here. I want to thank my producer. And I want to also thank everyone for watching on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.